Have you ever wondered why time seems to race when you're having fun, but slows to a crawl when you're bored or restless? Why moments of laughter disappear in an instant, yet a few minutes of waiting can feel like an eternity? What if I told you that this strange shift in the way you experience time isn't random at all? That it's actually revealing a deep truth about how time and your consciousness are woven together like threads in the same fabric of existence? And what if I told you that by understanding this connection, you could learn to bend time, to stretch or compress it, and even use it to manifest your deepest desires faster than ever before? Imagine for a moment that your future self, another version of you, has already mastered this art. They've learned how to travel through the layers of time to access wisdom, clarity, and outcomes that already exist in the infinite now. That future self is calling you, whispering through the silence of your thoughts, urging you to awaken, to remember that time is not something that happens to you, it's something you create. This is your moment to begin remembering who you really are, not a traveler through time, but the architect of it, not a being limited by the ticking of clocks, but one who shapes the rhythm of life itself through awareness and intention. The illusion of linear time. In our everyday world, we're taught that time is linear, that it moves forward from past to present to future, like a straight line. We measure it with clocks, calendars, and deadlines. We chase it, we lose it, we waste it. But what if this line isn't real? What if time is not a sequence of seconds, but a vast field, an ocean of moments where past, present, and future all exist at once? And what if your consciousness, your attention, is like a spotlight that moves through this field, illuminating whichever part you choose? So to experience? Every memory, every possibility, every version of you is already here. You don't move through time, time moves through you. The speed, the texture, and even the direction of it are shaped by your inner state. When you're filled with joy, presence, and gratitude, time expands. It flows lightly, smoothly, beautifully. When you're anxious, bored, or disconnected, time constricts. It becomes heavy, slow, even painful. Your emotions don't just color time, they sculpt it. The science of perception and energy. Psychologists call this phenomenon temporal distortion. It happens because your brain doesn't actually measure time. It feels it. Your emotional intensity changes the way you experience each moment. That's why a single joyful evening with people you love can vanish in a blink, while 5 minutes in a waiting room can feel endless. But here's where it gets more profound. This distortion isn't just perception, it's creation. When you shift your internal state, you don't just feel time differently, you start to influence reality itself. Your thoughts, emotions, and energy interact with the quantum field, the same field that holds every version of your life that could ever exist. This is how manifestation truly works. You are not trying to attract your desires from somewhere far away in the future. You are aligning your consciousness to the timeline where those desires are already real. When you think of your goals as someday, you keep them there, trapped in a future that never arrives. But when you see them as already done, already present in the eternal now, your vibration shifts, your choices change, and your physical world begins to rearrange itself to match that frequency. This isn't fantasy, it's energetic law. Every thought is a signal, every emotion a frequency, every belief a portal into a different version of time. The message from your future self. Now imagine again your future self, calm, wise, radiant, standing in front of you. They have everything you dream of. They have already walked the paths that you are just beginning to discover. And they say to you, you don't have to wait for time to bring you what you desire. You are time. You are the creator of every unfolding moment. They remind you that every version of you exists in this very instant. The powerful, abundant, healed you is not a dream. It's a frequency waiting for your attention. When you connect to that frequency, you merge timelines. You pull the reality of your future self into the now. That's how people achieve what others call miracles. They collapse time. They stop waiting and start being. Shifting your perception of now. So how can you begin to harness this truth in your everyday life? Start by paying attention to your emotional state in the present moment. Notice when time feels heavy or slow. That's a signal you're disconnected from joy. Bring yourself back through gratitude, breath, or visualization. The more you anchor into presence, the more flexible time becomes. Second, see your dreams as already done, not in some distant future, but right now. Speak, think, and feel as though it's already real. Because in a very real sense, it is. Third, stop chasing time. Stop saying you're running out of time. Every time you do, you reinforce a vibration of lack and limitation. Instead, affirm that time expands to meet your purpose. Notice how much more aligned and effortless your life begins to feel when you stop fighting the flow. Living beyond time. When you begin to live in this state of awareness, something remarkable happens. The world around you shifts, synchronicities increase. Things that used to take months start happening in days. Opportunities find you. The people you need appear, and what once felt like luck becomes your new normal. This is the universe responding to your new vibration. It's not coincidence, it's coherence. When your consciousness aligns with your desired reality, time bends to meet it. Remember, the future isn't something you step into, it's something you call forth. And the past isn't something that holds you back. It's something you can reprogram through your present awareness. You can heal old wounds by sending compassion to your younger self. You can shift future outcomes by holding gratitude before they even occur. All of it happens now, because now is the only true time that exists. The ultimate secret of time mastery, time as you experience it, is a mirror. It reflects your consciousness. If you live in fear, time will show you delays. If you live in abundance, time will show you acceleration. The outer world is simply your inner vibration translated into sequence and rhythm. When you realize this, you stop being a victim of time. You become its artist. You paint each day with intention, each hour with purpose, each second with awareness. And soon you begin to notice, you are no longer aging through time, you are evolving through consciousness. That's the difference between existing and truly. Your invitation to awaken. This message, this realization, is not random. It is arriving in your life right now because your higher self, your future self, is guiding you to remember. You are being called to rise into your power as a conscious creator, to stop measuring life by clocks and calendars and start measuring it by depth, energy, and alignment. Time doesn't limit you, belief does. And when belief expands, time becomes your servant, not your master. From this moment forward, see yourself as one with time, not bound by it. Flow with it, speak to it, command it with love. Tell time, you serve me now, you expand for my dreams, you move for my purpose. And then watch what happens. Watch how your life begins to sync perfectly with the rhythm of your highest self. Watch how your manifestations arrive with grace, how delays dissolve, how the universe begins to respond instantly. Because when you remember that you are the universe experiencing itself, you stop counting time and start creating it. Final reflection. So the next time you find yourself saying, time is flying or time is dragging, remember, it's not time that's changing. It's you. You are the clock, the heartbeat, the rhythm of all creation. When you live with joy, gratitude, and presence, time bends to your light. And when you master this truth, you no longer chase the future, you become it. This is the secret your future self already knows. Now it's your turn to remember, to step into your timeless power, to live beyond the boundaries of hours, minutes, and years, and create from the eternal now, because the only true time is this one, and it's waiting for you to claim it.